Father's Day is fast approaching, and dads often don't know just how essential they are in the development of their children. A father's love and support provides self-worth and validation, emotional security, and self-love. But for some, Father's Day can trigger conflicting emotions. So we invited relationship and life coach Dr. Sheron Patterson to help us unpack that paternal baggage. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you. And let me say, fathers are fabulous. We love them.
We do.
I had a great dad. I'm a daddy's girl. But so many are suffering right now.
Exactly, which why I think this conversation is so important for all of those out there. So there are many terms for it, I feel like, right? There's the parental issues, the father complex, the daddy's girl syndrome, the daddy issues in general. And so let's get to the root of those causes. Is it an absent or neglectful father?
Sure, there are four usual suspects. Number one, you have the father who is absent, and that can make you feel abandoned. You have the father who is critical. That can make you ever wonder, am I good enough?
Interesting.
You have the father that's inconsistent. Here today, gone tomorrow, back next week. You don't know what's going to happen. That causes insecurity.
Oh my gosh.
And then finally, the worst is the abusive father, physically abusive, and that causes psychological trauma.
It's a lot to take in. Even the conversation is hard to take in.
It is.
And so I want to make sure that we get to ssolutions, right? Of ways we can overcome those four things. And so let's talk about self-awareness is your first tip, as far as kind of, because I think you have to forgive others for yourself, right?
Sure.
And so in order to move on. And so I think that begins with self-awareness.
Self-awareness, because many people deny any aspect of this, but it happened during childhood and it stays with us into adulthood, and we can see it in our relationships. So self-awareness is take a look at your relationships. Do you have a trail of broken, chaotic relationships behind you? That may be because you haven't dealt with your ties to your father.
Interesting. Okay, now you say boundaries, setting them is super important.
Yes. Oftentimes people who suffer with daddy issues don't feel protected because no one looked after them. So create your own boundaries. And the biggest one, Erin, is learning to say no.
Okay.
Because we could be people pleasers, trying to, if you're insecure, if you don't feel good enough, you say yes all the time. Stand up and say no.
Which I think is so difficult for some people. It really is. That two-letter word is so difficult for people to say.
Because you're worried, will you like me if I say no?
Okay, now let's talk about that self-esteem boost. How do we give that to ourselves?
Often people are locked into the shame of not having a father or the shame of a bad father. Forget about what he did. Let's celebrate what you're doing right now. You're beautiful, you got a job, you married, you have a dog, you get out, whatever you do, celebrate that.
Celebrate you.
Hey, and don't stop worrying about what he didn't do and celebrate what you are doing.
Oh, I like it. You know what? And all of these things, and what I'm hearing you say, because I think a lot of the times that adults even will try and use this excuse, well, my dad messed me up, my dad messed me up, my dad messed me up. But it's like, okay, you are an adult now. What steps are we taking to ensure that you are a healthy person as far as your mental health goes and how you feel about yourself? And you also say to create your own circle, build your own family.
Yes, do not allow yourself to drown around negative, dour, sour, negative Nancy people. Please find your tribe of people who are healing.
Yes, indeed.
Who are not ashamed of their wounds, but they are going up, and y'all are going up together.
You know what? Let me ask you this. If someone is going through this right now, and maybe they're in denial and saying, well, I'm not even sure if I really have those issues, or, you know what, my dad may have abandoned me, but I turned out just fine, even though that maybe some of their tactics are not always best. What would you say to them?
I would say before you can fix it, you have to face it. And so please don't deny modern science. The connections are real. If you sustain the trauma as a child, it does not go away. You can join the army, you can get degrees, you can get your nails done. It's still going to be there.
We still need therapy. Amen to that. Amen to that. Where can people find you?
On Instagram at Dr. Sheron.
There we go. Thank you so much, Dr. Sheron.
Thank you.